Hello, Skoolie Diary fam. So here's that bus tour I promised a while ago. I'm finally doing it, even though we're totally on the road. So here's what it looks like with all of our crap in it. Here's the stairwell with all of our junk. This is where we leave all of our shoes. So we got a nice little welcome mat there. And then of course this, and there's trash to go out, because you can't have much trash in a bus this size. You really can't. And we've got the couch right here. I'm so glad I went with an extra cushion on the couch. It's super comfortable. It's easy to sleep on. We can fit 2 adults and the cat and the dog all on the couch all at the same time. So that's worked out really well. We've got the cab and living area divider, which has been super handy. Not only does it keep heat in, and I'm sorry for the wind, it's super windy here today, but it also helps to keep, prying eyes out when it's bright in here. It's actually really surprising how you really cannot see the light outside at night. There are a couple of RVs around us, and you can see the light from the RVs at night, but you can't see it out of the bus, which is really nice. And then we have the wood stove, which is currently working hard to keep it nice and warm in here, considering the temperature, and the diesel heater, which we have been using quite a bit. The entertainment system is working out really well. I just bought this sound bar the other day because we had a 2.5 system with like a subwoofer in the back and then like the 2 little things on the side, and it was a nightmare of wires. So I ripped it all out, threw it away, and bought one sound bar. That's, good lord, it's windy. Very high bond taped down, so it's not going anywhere. And then the monitor itself is in place with magnets. You can just see it peeking out right there. These are some big magnets that I got on Amazon. I've been using them everywhere. And that holds it down. We've driven it through some seriously bumpy areas, and it's been fine. And the magnets allow it to rotate so that we can change directions depending on where we're sitting on the couch, which is super helpful. And then here's the messy desk, because we're both working on it. I just uploaded a podcast like 5 minutes ago, and my husband's doing work, and there's just crap everywhere. It kind of gets messy really quickly because there's not a lot of space to put things if everything isn't exactly where it's supposed to be, but then you have to use something, so you pull it out again. This rug is not functioning well. I have, the little thing underneath it, but it doesn't hold well. The rug still moves a little bit, and it's gotten burned a few times because we've had a couple of fire incidents. The only major downside with this wood stove is getting used to opening it, and if there are a bunch of coals right here along the front, sometimes they'll pop out. And that's where we've had our fire incidents, has been coals falling out. The way I've gone about fixing that or working around it is to open it just a little bit, and then I can take my fire poker, which is right here, and just poke it in the side and push the embers back, and that has helped tremendously to alleviate the fire incidents that we have. Of course, here's dirty dishes. Oh, no, those are clean. Those are clean. I just cleaned those. So, and those are my dish gloves, drying after washing stuff. So, and the dog spends most of his time under here during the day. Of course, he's not there right now because I'm doing a video, and he has to be somewhere else. So, he usually sleeps back here, and we move his doggy bed depending. And when we're traveling, the doggy bed goes in the back. And these are our chairs, which neither one of them work. Neither one of them do what we want to do, which makes me really glad I didn't order chairs ahead of time, because I wanted to get storage ottomans like this, only solid with a lot of storage space inside, but that thing is just too big. It's humongous. It's too low, and it's too big. That's why there are 2 pillows on it. That's just so I can sit without looking like a 5-year-old sitting at the adult table. And then I bought this stool just to have something, because we only had one place to sit. But the stool, as you can see, is too tall. There's no back to it. And those bottom feet are not rubber. They're actually hard plastic. So there are a ton of little dents on the floor now from those stupid stool things. So we're going to throw both of those out pretty soon and get something different. The refrigerator works fantastically. I cannot complain at all about the fridge. You open it up. It opens very easily. And of course, we got a bunch of food in it. And actually digging in there hasn't been too much of an issue. And then it just slides back all by itself. And that works really well. So we've been very happy with that. The bathroom is working out nicely. As you can see, we've got all of our stuff in this. And this has made a huge difference. Having this storage space makes a huge, huge difference. I don't know where we would have put that stuff if we hadn't figured out the wall situation. And of course, surprisingly, this stuff all stays put. I thought I was going to have to put some netting across this to keep it from falling out when we're driving. Nope, all stays put. Doesn't even matter. So I get our toilet paper and the paper towels and my husband's toiletries and my shower toiletries, or the little shower container for toiletries. Those are towels. That's what those are. Those are shower towels. And then this little bucket here has washcloths, hand towels, and then dish towels in the back, and it holds them all really snugly. And that has worked out very well. We have our shower, and this is where the dog stuff sits when nobody's using the shower, so that he doesn't get water everywhere, he doesn't get food all over the floor, and that's worked out really well as well. And of course we have the dog. Hey Teddy, how you doing, bud? He's a good boy. And this is where we were going to have the dog bed. This is where the dog bed is stored when we move. There's a dog bed, and then there's the cat bed that's right back there that my cat sometimes uses, but isn't quite brave enough to use much yet. That's where that goes, and then the laundry goes on top. So not its initial intended use, but we have used it for something else. The space is becoming in handy. And then we have, of course, more storage here for all kinds of crap. And here's the solution to the closet situation that I was talking about quite a while ago. My husband wanted closet space. So instead of building anything permanent, I took some of the hooks that I bought, which are just these from Amazon. I got two different versions of these. I got an 80 pound and I've got like a 150 pound. These are the 80 pound, so they're a bit smaller, but they're still really, really strong. They come with both hooks and the hook eyes. So I used hook eyes here and just a dowel. I just rammed the dowel through. I had to sand the ends a little bit so that I could get the hook eye on, and then it's pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. But if we want to move it, it's super easy to move. It's not an issue at all. And of course the bed, and I believe the cat is right here. Let me see if he's under here. Yep, there's a baby kitty. Hi, squeaker face. He's not adjusting well to this. It's only been a week, and he doesn't really like to move. And then there's the Michael Bay, which right now we've got everything mashed back there to keep that part closed because it has been super windy for 2 days. It has been killing us. But when it's sunny, we definitely sit back there, and it's super comfortable, and it's actually really quiet, and it's a nice place to sit. So that's what it looks like with all of our crap in it. Oh yeah, and here's some of our clothing. Some of it. And then random crap on here. This stuff mostly goes back here when we're traveling. And then those are our pillows for sleeping, and then my cat burrowing and making alien motions in the bed. So that's what it looks like currently. We're still adjusting. We're still changing things around and just changing things as needed as we realize new things. This area has worked out really well too. This is our solution to not having stuff in the bathroom. So we've got our toothbrush and toothpaste, and then a mirror for my husband to shave in. And oh my god, having a magnetic ceiling is amazing. That's just our paper towels, which are magnetic, which are fantastic, and of course lights. And I've found that these, which I originally bought to hold the wiring, they're not strong enough for wiring, but they're fantastic for holding little wires, like charging wires, my headphones, his headphones. They're super convenient for that, and you can just pop them up there. And that makes life so much easier to find things because they're just on the ceiling. So that's our smoke/CO2 detector, because you should always have one of those on board. So that's what it looks like so far with all of our crap in it. And on not quite moving day, because we're moving tomorrow. So thank you. Have a good one. Bye.